So I've been invited to speak at an event tonight. It's for BMW in Chandlersford, Southampton, and it's to coincide with the launch of their new electric car. And the event's called Born to Go Further. So I was really honoured to have been invited to that event because Born to Go Further, it's a great motto, because I think we're all born to go further. For me, I've realised for some time now that I have one life. It's short. There's not much time. So do the things that you absolutely want to do, love to do, achieve your ambitions. Because we're all born to go further. So tonight, I mean, I'm a bit nervous. I've never done a public speaking event before, but I mean, they said sort of just talk about you and how you've started your business, what inspired you to do it, how standing out has got you further. So I'm just going to talk about what basically started me off on my journey, really. It was in 2010. I had my daughter. She had turned, she was actually 2 in 2010, but a year previously, when she was 1, my partner then, her father, he had left me. I was absolutely devastated. I was in a terrible place for quite a long time. I mean, yeah, it's your heartbreak, it's a horrible feeling. But because I was on my own with her, I realised I needed to do something. I needed to inspire her. I was not going to be a single mum in a flat on benefits, which I was at the time. I did have a job. I was made redundant from it as well at the same time. And I thought, oh my God, what is going on? But I could have sunk with it all. I really could. And I could have let that consume me, but it didn't. I decided that I was going to pick myself up and I was going to turn that negativity in my life into a positive thing, which is exactly what I did. I decided with my redundancy package to retrain as a beauty therapist. I had always absolutely loved beauty, makeup, skincare. I mean, if I've tallied up the amount of money I've ever spent in duty frees, it's just ridiculous. The amount of time I spent in duty free shops over my time as a flight attendant probably had something to do with it. But yeah, I retrained as a beauty therapist and I set up a beauty business within my mother's hair salon, which was perfect really, because the hair salon, it's been around now for 55 years. This year it's 55 years in business. It was my grandparents before my mother's, and now my sister works there as well, and so do I. I set up the beauty area, and it bloomed, which is great. And because it just inspired me and gave me a drive I never knew I actually had. I didn't know that existed in me, and it set the ball rolling to create other ventures, and namely my brand GlobeFit, which is now gone national, and it's about to go international. I'm taking it over to Ireland this summer. So I mean, yeah, I never actually believed I could achieve these things, but now I've got so much self-belief. It's ridiculous, but we all have that in us. We all have it. So back to GlobeFit, the brand, what inspired me to create that brand? Basically, I wanted to turn my passions into a business. I wanted to make money from the things that I love. I did that with the beauty, and I realised I could do that with other things that I loved in my life as well. I absolutely love dance and fitness. I danced as a child, through my teens. I'd always sort of been really a massive fitness fanatic, and I decided to train as a fitness instructor, and I wanted to combine the dance and the fitness together to create a dance program, which I absolutely love. GlobeFit Dance, it's dances from all around the world, and I wanted to create a program that could last indefinitely within an industry which is so competitive. It's so saturated, but I thought, I don't want to be a fad. I want something that will go on forever, and if you use the whole world, every single dance style, every single country in the world. It can go on forever. So I've created that program. And also under the brand, I've created my hula brand, hula hooping, which I discovered a few years back because it helped me when I was in that sort of bad place. Hula hooping, it's really hard to explain it, but it's kind of like a meditative form of exercise as well as a physical one, and it just brought me so much peace. And I mean, I realised what a great thing it was. I saw my body shape changing, my mind changing. So I've also created a program, fitness program with hula hoops as well. And since then, I've added to the brand my passion for travel, language and culture. So I've brought in language classes for children, and about to shortly launch one for adults as well. I've brought in a nutritional side to the brand, cookery, foods from all around the world, a spa range, and soon we'll also be launching a travel company. So I mean, if I thought back in 2010, I couldn't even imagine being at this point in my life, but I'm here, and it's my self-belief and my drive and determination that has brought me here. And my drive, it comes from, it's within me, but what inspired me was that negative point in my life when my first child came along, and I realised I needed to inspire her. And then I had my son, and then number 3, Adriana, 3.5 months now. Say hello. With each child that's come along, I've realised the need to inspire my children to be the best that they can be, and they need to look to me as their role model, which is what I hope I can be. And not just for them, for other women, not just women, but men as well. But I'm particularly passionate about inspiring women, especially mothers who perhaps feel stuck. Perhaps they're on their own and they don't feel that they can ever achieve the things that they always dreamed of because they feel like they're limited because they're now mothers. You're not limited. I mean, I'm a mother 3 now, and nothing has limited me. And I can tell you now, I don't compromise my family life. I don't. I'm strict now with myself. I have that work-life balance, and my family do come first, but the reason I'm doing what I do is because my family come first, because I need to provide that life for them. I mean, I'm lucky I've got a wonderful husband now who works tirelessly to give our family everything, but I want to make it for myself as well, and I want my daughters especially to see me achieving this so that they know that they can achieve it as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing this event tonight. It's Born to Go Further. I'm quite excited, but I really want people to know that everyone has it within them to go further. You need to find your passion. You need to find the thing that you love, the thing that you absolutely, something that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning and feel excited to do. Your job should do that. Your job shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't be something that you have to just go to do, just the daily grind. If you're living like that, stop. You don't need to. We all have a talent. Everyone has something that they can change. You have so much power over your life. Your mind has a lot of power. If you can believe something, then you can be it. Find that passion, find that drive, find what it is that you love to do, and go out and do it, because we're all born to go further.